Hey there! Welcome to the first episode of a channel series breaking down our insights gained while servicing security companies all over the United States. Whether you're a seasoned security veteran or looking to enter this industry, we hope to share some valuable, real experiences with you from our partners in the field. We're glad you found our channel. Private Security Leaders is a key to unlock a network of security professionals, insights from operators in markets all over America, and resources available to stimulate growth in the security business. The golden age of the security industry is underway. With severe police shortages from big cities to small towns all across America, businesses and communities are filling the gaps by ponying up big bills to staff security professionals. In Texas, school districts are offering $85,000 positions for armed guards. At Cal Berkeley, parents pooled $40,000 to staff 6 security positions for their kids at college, making national headlines. One restaurant location in Oregon is reportedly spending $15,000 per month for patrol and on-site security. It's always a good time to get into the business of protection, but in 2024, there has never been a better time to enter this market as a lean operation at a relatively low cost. After witnessing these struggles enough times, we wanted to start this series with the 3 biggest challenges that startup security companies face that stall growth. If your security business is stuck in the mud, or you're looking to start your own company, then listen up. Number 1. Failure to establish brand and values. The first hurdle we've seen encountered by all newcomers to this industry is how to establish your brand and values. Without having a set message and values to convey, you'll struggle to get in front of any potential clients. In order to do business with you, the client needs to know what you're about. Here are several of the common value traits of our most successful partners. Hands-on service. Clients hate getting passed around to multiple people when they need something. They want to be able to talk to one person and have their needs met instead of being passed around from office to office. This is a way to provide a much better experience for the client, giving you a competitive edge over the giant security companies. Agility. The fastest growing security companies we've worked with are often the quickest to staff their clients. They keep part-time security staff ready at all times, so within 6 hours, a client can have a location staffed. Client integration. Including the client in your staffing process. Allowing the client to interview and have the final say on the officers for their property leads to further buy-in and a stickier relationship. High standards. Strict standards for hiring employees weeds out bad apples and allows you to find the talent that you want to keep around. Retention of good employees means cost savings for your business. Our partners do this by monetarily incentivizing desired performance in their contracts. Timeliness, response, lack of complaints, ongoing training, regular quizzing on orders, along with unannounced inspections, all of which are rewarded by a bonus pay rate. When a prospective employee sees what's expected of them to receive the maximum pay possible, good employees will be excited to join you, while bad apples know they'll never achieve that pay rate. In addition, having a supervising lead officer that's paid more and responsible for keeping the other guards on task for the whole location establishes an efficient chain of command. Once established, communicating values allows our security partners to have success because they're able to acquire and bill their customers for the high-quality service they provide while running lean. By investing in their staff and removing as many unnecessary expenses as possible, like vehicles and vehicle insurance, more dollars can be allocated to higher pay for security staff. This results in a reduction in training costs and hiring expenses because employees stay longer when they get paid more. And it allows for further investment into benefit programs for employees that will make them want to never leave, creating a compounding effect. By being in between national and local competition price points, they're able to target clients who want to save money, but get added value to their services, leading to a better profit margin than the national companies. Number 2. Customer acquisition. After establishing brand and values, the next challenge is finding clients who will pay you for security. It's rare to open a security business and get clients knocking down the door for your services. Many new security companies have no idea where to start when it comes to customer acquisition. Some companies take months to find their first client. Others already have a potential paying client lined up before they even get started on their own. And as you can imagine, We've found that the quickest way to get the ball rolling is to tap those already in your network. Don't have a robust network of business owners and managers? Have no fear. Let's cover who and where the businesses are that are in need of security services. The typical types of businesses our partners work with include property managers, construction sites, owners of real estate development companies, and retail centers, just to name a few. Then there's government contracts, which tend to be more difficult as you typically need 2 to 5 years of government contract experience before you can even bid. These can be found at governmentbids.com. Contacting these companies directly, primarily through cold outreach, is the most direct method our partners utilize. Making calls and sending emails to these types of businesses to introduce yourself and offer what you can provide them is a labor-intensive but efficient way to start building a relationship that can one day turn into a contract for your business. Attending security conferences like ACES is another great way to connect with other professionals in the industry, as well as those seeking security services. If you can figure out where these business owners are, then be where business owners are. Our partners tap into their niche community. They're often active members in the community, volunteering and meeting people in places where business owners are. There are also places to advertise your services on platforms such as LinkedIn, search engines like Google, and social media like Facebook. Paid advertising isn't something we'd recommend doing right out of the gate, as it requires more resources and skills to produce. But this is a topic we'll cover more extensively in a later video. What our fastest growing partners do is combine multiple strategies on multiple platforms. And most importantly, they prioritize a problem-solving, non-salesy approach. People don't like feeling like they're being sold to. Authentic people offering a solution are most likely to gain trust. Giving knowledge away for free demonstrates authority on the needs of the potential client. Ultimately, they'll have to trust you as a person to do business. Number 3, billing. Finally, how does a new security company calculate the billing rate? Most companies employ simple market pricing. They look at how much they pay their officers hourly and then hike that by an arbitrary percentage. If they pay $18 an hour, then they charge 40% more than that for around $25 an hour. This method is problematic because you wind up guessing with no understanding of what your margin is in the business. Without understanding your pricing, you forfeit confidence in where you fall in the market of your competitors. Cost plus pricing is our recommended formula to figure out what to charge for your services. You do this by adding a fixed percentage on top of the cost of fulfilling your service to a client. How do you calculate the cost of fulfilling your service for 1 hour? There's many variables, such as fuel cost, vacation pay, workers' comp insurance, refresher training, training wages, vehicle insurance, general liability insurance, background check cost, officer pay rate, drug screening, food tax, uniform costs, holiday wages, CPR training, life insurance, vehicle registration, SUTA tax, medical coverage, FICA tax. Calculate everything down to an hour of service and add that up to get the total expense per hour. Then, add what you want your profit margin to be, and that is what your billing rate should be. Our security partners operate between 5 and 20% profit margins, and that's pretty much an industry-wide standard. Now we've covered the 3 most common areas we see startups struggle in the security business. You've got your plan, and you're ready to scale a security business to the moon and live out the rest of your days on your yacht. Right? Not so fast. Having these elements dialed in doesn't automatically entitle you to that golden ticket to a multi-million-dollar exit. The security business, like all service-based businesses, is a grind and a war of attrition, not for the faint of heart. If it was easy, everyone would do it. And we've seen plenty try and fail in this game. There's a never-ending list of circumstances that can come along and sink all that you've built, but that's just the nature of entrepreneurship. And being an entrepreneur is like riding a unicycle in a tornado. But we love that about entrepreneurs, and we love to see entrepreneurs win more than anything. Private Security Leaders is the best place to plug into your industry community. So join us, and be sure to tune in for our upcoming videos.